Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Sunshiaa. I'm a family law lawyer here at AP Lawyers. For today's topic, we will be discussing how a child relocation lawyer can help you. So the first question would be, what is classified as relocation? This is basically when one parent indicates their intention to relocate to another city, province, or perhaps to a different country. Relocation is basically when there's a significant impact on the relationship a child has with someone who has parenting time, decision-making responsibility, or contact. So this is what the law calls as relocation. So there were changes in the Divorce Act in 2021. One of the changes was in regards to relocation issues. According to the new law, basically now when someone wants to relocate, so when I say someone, it's either one of the parent, when they want to relocate, they have to give the other parent 60 days written notice. This notice must be given to the other parent who has, again, decision-making responsibility or parenting time before the expected date of the proposed relocation. The other parent, so the non-relocating parent, has 30 days to object to the relocation by giving, again, a written notice of their objection or filing a court application. So in this case, given the urgency, they might be able to bring an urgent motion if, for example, the party didn't provide 60-day notice or, there's some sort of an urgent situation. If the parties cannot come to an agreement, and so say this does go to court, the court will always think of what is the best interest of the children when deciding to grant the relocation request. So there are several factors to consider. Reason for relocation, the impact on the child, parenting time, compliance with the rules. So perhaps did the parent provide 60 days notice? Did the other parent comply with the 30 days objection rules? Is there any past court orders or applicable agreements that restrict relocation? And then obviously reasonable changes to parenting time as well. The example that I've given you right now, it was on a basis of equal parenting time. This could change perspective if the parent that is relocating is the primary caregiver of the child. So in this case, for example, the non-primary parent needs to argue and prove that the relocation would not be in the best interest of the child. Whereas if it was in a situation where the parents had equal parenting time, the parent that is proposing the relocation needs to argue as to why this would be in the child's best interest. Let me go into a little bit more details of the best interest of the child because there are more factors that the court will consider. For example, the child's needs, given the child's age, stage of development, and the child's need for stability. The nature and strength of the child's relationship with each parent, each of the child's sibling, grandparents, the roles, the family members play, and there could be other connection as to the history of the care of the child. Was there family violence? Is there stability as to schooling? So basically, what are the plans for the child's care? How the upbringing of the child will affect if the relocation takes place. It is also important to note that there is a difference between a relocation and a move. So a move is when one parent changes their residence. So basically simply moving as opposed to relocating in terms of this is affecting the other parent's parenting time. So for example, just to go back to the example I provided before, so say the parents are living within 10-15 minutes in Pickering from each other's house. However, now one parent decides to move to another house within the perhaps same catchment area or same area. So this does not affect the other parent's parenting time or their decision-making responsibility. In this case, the parent has an obligation to provide notice of the expected date to move and the address of the new residence and contact information. However, this is not considered a relocation matter. I hope that answered some of your questions pertaining to relocation matter. See you next time.